tables do turn.
What do you think happens when you die in a dream? It's time to find out.
I went and saw Black Phone 2. For those who don't know anything about the Black Phone, this was a cool little movie that happened about 3 or 4 years ago. It starred Ethan Hawke as the Grabber. It took place in the 70s, and you had the actor who played Hiccup in the new How to Train Your Dragon. I forget what the actor's name is. He's pretty new. But he was terrorized, or there was this serial killer going around, or kidnapping kids, killing them, and he gets kidnapped, and then his sister has some kind of gift where she has dreams, and the dreams are real, and that was kind of the gist of the first movie, and I really enjoyed the first movie. I thought it was kind of a surprise hit, and also just like surprisingly really good. I liked the 70s vibe, I liked the murder mystery elements of the film, and I just thought it was a really fun time. But when we found out we were getting a second movie, I was like, but why? And this is a clear example of, did we really need a second movie for this film? The first film ended in a great way. I just feel like this is a clear money grab. With all that being said, I mean, there was things I enjoyed about it, and I didn't hate this sequel. Ethan Hawke returns as the Grabber. I'm sure for those who've seen the first film, they're going to be like, how exactly? That's explained in the film, kind of. And both Hiccup and I think Finn is his character's name in the movie, and his sister, they are basically get wrapped up in previous murders of the Grabber in a different location. And I will say that's what this film feels like. It's kind of the same film, but in a different location. And I feel like in the first one it was like heavy on the murder mystery, light on the supernatural. This one kind of goes the other direction. It's light on the murder mystery whodunit, because you find out really soon that this happened, and then more of the supernatural. I didn't like the overuse of the filter when his sister goes into the dream world or whatever. It was just annoying. It felt stronger. I don't know if I could say that right. It just felt harder to see things that were going on. And I just rewatched the first film, and I don't remember having that complaint when I watched the first film. And like I said, it feels like it feels forced. It feels like we didn't really need this film, but the first one was a hit, so let's try and turn this into a franchise. And that's kind of, me and Darth Easy were making fun of this at the end of the movie, because we kind of felt like, this isn't over. If this movie does well, we're going to get another movie on a tropical island. And, this movie takes place like 3 or 4 years after the original film. I will say, if we do any more films in this franchise, we need to get away from the two kids, because it's going to just get weird if they're like going to a different location and solving the Grabber murder mystery. But I thought it was fine. I think Ethan Hawke is great. I liked him in the first one, I like him in this one. I think the two kids are great in this film. I liked all the random little side characters. Is there some jump scares that are a little more telegraphed than there were in the first film? The first film still got me when I rewatched it. This one, you kind of could see the jump scares coming. And yeah, I mean, I had fun with it. I enjoyed it. It's nowhere near as good as the first film. And this is not one I'm going to like run up to go see again. And like I said, I don't think we need a franchise out of this film. But who knows? I'm not making these kinds of decisions. What did you guys think of the Black Phone 2? I'm going to give this one, I think I gave the original one a 4 out of 5. I'm going to give this one a 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5. Like I said, it's worth a watch, but does this movie need to exist? Until next time, this is Rainy Cage. Peace out.